Chapter 9. Be a bachelor for life. Lin Nuannuan asked curiously. Who is it? I don't know. When I went to open the door, there was nobody there. Baidi placed a hide pouch in front of her. This was placed on the floor. The person must have left it there. Lin Nuannuan saw that the pouch was filled with red berries and couldn't help but look surprised. There are so many red berries. Would you like some? He asked. Lin Nuannuan shook her head. I'm not eating them. The pouch was placed at the door of the witch doctor's house. It must be for the witch doctor. It's okay if you want some. I'll pick some later and give them back to the witch doctor. No, I haven't even finished those red berries that the witch doctor gave me. We'd better leave these to the witch doctor. It's not polite to take anything from anyone. All right. Baidi set the hide pouch aside, then reached out to touch Lin Nuannuan's bottom. Why are you still bleeding? He asked with a frown. Lin Nuannuan blushed. It usually takes 5 days to stop the bleeding. Today's only the second day. It's still too early. You're sure you won't die after losing all that blood? His face carried an expression of worry. I won't. I've been living like this all these years. There's no problem at all. Seeing how confident Lin Nuannuan was, Baidi could only suppress his worry for the time being. It wasn't long before the old witch doctor returned. Langju asked Lin Nuannuan about her physical condition as usual. After confirming that she was fine, he was slightly relieved. Baidi handed Langju the hide pouch filled with red berries. Someone put this on your doorstep. It must be for you. Langju grabbed 2 red berries at random and examined them. Then he brought them to his nose and took a sniff. A meaningful smile immediately appeared on his wrinkled face. He placed a hide pouch in Lin Nuannuan's hand. This is for you. You can eat the berries inside. Lin Nuannuan was very surprised. Shouldn't this be for you? Trust me. He must have wanted to give it to you. Without waiting for Lin Nuannuan to ask further questions, Langju walked away while leaning on his walking cane. He found Xuangyun on top of a massive rock. The tall, handsome man was sitting on the edge of the rock with one leg up, and his honey-colored skin glowed in the afterglow of the setting sun. His short silver-white hair swayed gently in the breeze, softening his originally sharp face. Although Langju was so old that his hair and beard were completely white, he was still very agile. He jumped onto the rock easily and raised his hand to knock Xuangyun on the head. He scolded him jokingly. Brat, you even dare to hit a female? You're really rebellious. Xuangyun sat motionlessly. He glanced at the old witch doctor and snorted. As long as they're bad people, I'll beat them up whether they're females or not. But she didn't do anything bad. You misunderstood her. Xuangyun pursed his lips and fell silent. Go apologize to her and coax her properly. Then this matter will be over. He turned his body away. I'm not submitting to a female. Langju looked at him with amusement. You obviously like her a lot, but you still pretend to be annoyed. Who did you inherit your awkward personality from? When have I ever liked her? I hate all females. Langju asked calmly. If you hate her, why did you secretly give her red berries? Xuangyun immediately said. What red berries? I don't know what you're talking about. Still pretending? Those red berries have your scent on them. I could smell it right away. The tips of his ears were slightly red, but he was still firm with his words. I picked them for you when I went hunting in the mountains. They aren't for her. In that case, I'll ask her to return the pouch of red berries when I get back. Seeing that he was about to turn around and leave, Xuangyun hurriedly stopped him. You're not allowed to go. Langju beamed at him. Why am I not allowed to go? Xuangyun's hands were clenched into fists, looking as though he had a lot to say. However, in the end, he could only spit out a dry sentence. I just picked those red berries because it was convenient. But Langju said, red berries grow in brambles, and all the brambles are poisonous. They itch terribly if you're pricked. Animals never go near that area. Even an underage cub in the tribe wouldn't believe a lie like picking red berries while hunting in the brambles. Xuangyun looked down at the spot on the back of his hands where the thorns had pierced him. It was already swollen and itchy, but he said nothing. His silver-white hair covered his eyes, and his thin lips were closed. Langju pulled out a handful of leaves and handed them to him. Chew them and apply them to the wound. It'll stop the itching and the swelling. He silently took the leaves. On Lin Nuannuan's 5th day of her stay in the wolf tribe, her period finally ended. Bai Di was overjoyed. Your wounds are healed. You won't die. Lin Nuannuan had to emphasize to him again. I was never injured, and I won't die. He picked her up and nuzzled her hair tenderly. Since her period was gone, there was no need for Lin Nuannuan to stay in the wolf tribe anymore. Bai Di took her to say goodbye to Lang Ju. Lang Ju immediately said, No, you can't leave yet. It wasn't easy for him to make Shuang Yan fall for a female. If he let her go, what would Shuang Yan do? Did he really have to stay single for the rest of his life? He had to find a way to make Lin Nuannuan stay. Why can't we leave? Bai Di asked. Lang Ju thought for a moment, then remembered something important. He said quickly, Winter is coming. Bai Di frowned. As I recall, winter isn't due for another 2 months or so. It's not even close. In the past, we would indeed have to wait for another 2 months before winter. However, the climate this year has changed. Winter will arrive 2 months earlier. This is the result of my deduction based on the stars. There's definitely no mistake. As a witch doctor, Lang Ju knew some witchcraft in addition to his medical skills, including predicting the weather. Such predictions were usually not accurate, but he had previously accurately predicted snowstorms and flood disasters. It was also because of this that the wolf tribe had successfully avoided many natural disasters and continued to reproduce until they became such a large tribe. Lang Ju's words made Bai Di serious. At the same time, the system's voice sounded in Lin Nuannuan's mind again. Triggered large chain quests. Winter is approaching. Host, please be prepared. The system will randomly issue a series of quests from the winter season series. After completing each quest, the host will receive a generous reward. When Lin Nuannuan heard that there were rewards, her heart was filled with anticipation. The last time she completed the novice mission, the system rewarded her with a tinder and a book. Both were very practical items. This mission sounded very impressive, so the rewards would definitely be much more generous than the novice gift bag she had received last time.